Hello and welcome back to Urban Anime Podcast, where we discuss some of your favorite topics anime, comics, manga, whatever we decide we want to talk about. And today, since we are on break from My Hero and One Piece, we decided we was going to discuss some theories and thoughts on it. So, I'll go ahead and introduce myself and my co-host. And it's your hostess with the mostest, Big Dog Gruff, the biggest. Everybody else introduce yourselves.
It's your boy Law. What he do?
It's your boy Shamatana Carter. I go harder than your father. And we're gonna leave it at that.
It's your dog Cowboy Woody.
Okay. So we were having some talks about All Might dying, and some people here had some different opinions. So, Woody, your thoughts?
Basically, Darby got to go
Oh,
because
without
they
a
dragging
doubt.
that shit out. They
Yeah, yeah,
dragging that shit
yeah.
out. They dragging it out too much at this point. I want to see what the hell All Might and All for One doing at this point. And I feel like they're gonna jump the hell out of Shigaraki. Shigaraki gonna fuck at least like 4 or 5 people. But
I'm looking for him to kill a few. Well, he's gonna kill more than a few than many.
but honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all my biggest downfall for that gonna be is dog if Shigaraki change, like he have a change of heart. Fuck that. At this point, no.
Yeah, yeah. Like if he does go that route with Shigaraki having change of heart, I'm not gonna like that because it's like
See, I can no. I feel like I can get with it if he still dies at the end.
Talking about Shigaraki?
Yeah. You
I
Mm,
can
remember
get with
that's
that too.
Deku's
Yeah,
biggest
I can't
thing.
see Shigaraki roaming around good after all that destruction he just did. Nah, that nigga either gotta die or go under the
I
prison
feel like
gate.
he gonna I feel like he gonna what his quirk name when he disintegrates stuff. I feel like he gonna use it on
uh
himself and kill off one.
Decay.
I,
He can't.
yeah,
He can't. I
Decay.
don't think he can use it on himself. I think that's the only downside about that quirk. He can't use it on
We
himself.
don't know. Honestly, true. We don't know. We don't know what that quirk can do at this point. That was
Think about it.
before that
If
thing
he
was
could have
awakened,
done it
man.
on himself, he would have did it by then when he was a child.
No, he was never suicidal though.
After killing your entire parents right in front of your face and being responsible for everybody's death, oh yeah, trust me, you're going to want to kill yourself. Man.
But then again, back then he remember he didn't even know how to use it. Like all of that was accident, man. And
Exactly
besides
my
his
point.
dad,
You kill all of your family by accident. And
besides
as a
his dad,
child,
his
that will
dad was on
traumatize
purpose.
you, knowing the fact that you just killed your own parents.
But yeah, think about it. All for one got there in time, and 7th grade. Got his mind right.
Groomed him. That don't count. He groomed him.
Yep.
I'm talking
And that
if
was kind of
I'm talking
fucked
about
up
aside
too.
from that, if Awful One was not there, that boy would have killed himself.
I don't think he would
Yeah.
have did that.
oh yeah.
I think he would have.
I,
Aside from
I
all for one being there trying to groom him into the ultimate villain, do you really y'all really don't think he would have killed himself?
no.
No,
I
I
I
think he
can't
would have
I can't
became a
see it.
villain immediately after that. But I
I
don't.
wouldn't say he wouldn't have became a villain. I wouldn't say he became a villain. I think if he would never met All for One, he would probably became an outcast. Like he'd have been one. He'd have been another Stain type shit.
Actually, remember he was an outcast. All for one set it up perfectly. Remember he didn't come to Shigaraki right away. Remember he waited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Remember he waited. He purposely waited because he wanted to prove all for one's whole viewpoint is to get you at your lowest and then come along. And that's exactly what he did. He waited for the exact moment just to prove a point to Shigaraki, like, hey, them same heroes that was like saying, you don't have to worry. I'll be here for you. He literally used that against them. He literally used it against them. He was like, where they at now? Where they at now? Them same heroes you looked up to, where they at now? That's right. They walk past you every single day, not caring a world who you are. But guess who is here? I'm here. I'm here to help you through your trauma. The same trauma I actually caused upon you. Because you know why? I'm the reason why your father had a whole stereotype against heroes. Wanna know why?
Basically.
Because I took your grandmother away from you. I made sure your father grew up without his mother. And in turn, I destroyed his childhood. In turn,
Yeah,
I
you
destroyed your whole childhood.
he
So
destroyed his
also,
point of view on heroes. Really, I wouldn't say that. He just changed his whole point of view of heroes.
yeah.
That's really all he did.
Yeah, he
But
changed his
yeah, he
whole. I
damn
wouldn't
sure
say
did
he
groom
ruined
the
his.
fuck out of him throughout his entire childhood. Groom him to be the ultimate villain. I will give you that. Yes, he did.
Like
Yes
because
and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. Because you gotta think about it. When Shigaraki first popped up, he wasn't really shit. If you think about it, I feel like Off One kind of put him to the wolves a little too early.
Well, that's
he
how
had to
he
though.
progressed.
He had to. That's how. What bigger way to build up a hatred in somebody than to have Shigaraki, who you've been grooming? Okay, you've been grooming him here and there, but if you really want him to hate somebody, the exact person that All Might was supposed to know, was supposed to be protecting, why not? First of all, the plan was
Yeah,
flawless.
because
You
honestly,
got his master's grandchild. You groomed him. Now I'm gonna send him to you. I'm not gonna tell you who he is. I'm gonna send him to you with his hopes of destroying you. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna try your best to beat him down. The plan was flawless. The whole plan was to make sure Shigaraki kept that hatred of All Might in him. At first, Shigaraki hated heroes, but his hatred turned to all heroes. Well, it turned to all things.
Yeah, and he just wanted destruction from that point on.
Mm-hmm.
That's wow. But do you have any more thoughts or theories on My Hero, chapter 390?
I think this should be the
Deku gets an
Dobby.
eighth quirk. I'm just joking. I don't know.
If he gets stars and stripes, I'll be so happy.
I ain't gonna lie, that'd be lit as
No.
fuck if he did.
No.
If he got her
No.
quirk, oh man,
Stars
but
and
no,
Stripes
hell
plus
no.
all the
quirk is
other shit he
lit.
had. Fuck no.
Listen,
Fuck no.
listen,
That
y'all.
quirk is
Listen,
lit.
y'all. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. All right, they're gonna be on the brink of winning. They're gonna be on the brink of winning, and I promise you, Stars and Stripes quirks are gonna pop up sometime in this war. Mark my words, now.
It
That's
should.
gonna be a backup plan. Cause you gotta think about it. What the fuck happened to it? Can you remember?
It's still
It was
in
eating away
sugar.
Shigaraki.
It's still
It's
in
It
still
was
sugar.
eating.
rebelling.
No. Shigaraki put it in somebody else. Can you remember? It was keep him alive.
Oh yeah.
You remember her final order? Her
Yeah,
final
yeah.
order was if somebody with multiple quirks get this quirk, it will basically eat him alive or some shit. And you remember he was running.
No, all the quirks were rebelling against his body.
Yeah, and you remember he basically flew into an apartment and just put it in a random person. So think about it.
I think it killed that random person. Either it
Man,
died
that'll
with
be
that
fucked
person.
up.
Well, he's a villain, so either it died with the other person or it's still with Shigaraki.
And it can't be with Shigaraki. If that's the case, if it was with Shigaraki won't be doing none of this. Because it was
It's
real
either-
life eating him,
Well,
fucking him up.
Well, it's still causing his other quirks to rebel.
Quirks to
against him.
rebel. It still caused the other quirks to rebel against them because the last order. I don't think she intended for him to keep it. It was more of
A wake up
a
call to
send-off
his
gift.
other like quirks.
right. So pretty much we all want to say in accord that we're ready for this Dobby thing to end. Like
Yeah.
it's
Honestly.
it's gotten to
And it's
pointless.
crazy. And it's crazy because Dobby is low-key my favorite villain out the League of Heroes. And it's crazy I'm ready for his fight there.
I like Dobby too. I come like Dobby.
Yeah.
And he was my favorite. He was my favorite, honestly. I just like his whole design.
And the crazy thing is, his whole reveal that he was Endeavor's son, everybody saw it from a mile away. It was like
Yeah, we seen it from day one. Honestly, I
we
seen it
saw
from
it.
day one. I know he was related. I knew he was related to Endeavor from
The moment I saw
some
him
way
using
because
fire, just gave me an idea.
no, no, no. I'm gonna tell y'all when it dinged in my head when they said that he had another child that died.
I felt like when they first said it, I thought of Dobby. I'm like, nah, either Endeavor
That was
lied
perfect.
about it or something else.
Nah, I knew something wasn't right. But then they was talking about how they found his jawbones and like they found bones of him and shit. That really threw me off, bro. But I kind of had him back in my head, yeah, at Dobby. Especially when he fought on what's that normal name, the Hood or some shit.
Oh
You
yeah,
talking about
yeah,
what
yeah,
Endeavor
yeah.
for?
Yeah, when Dobby fought Hood after he beat him, and then not Dobby, Endeavor fought
Endeavor.
Hood, and then Dobby popped up. Or Dobby had popped up, and he said some crazy shit. I said, yeah, that's his son right there. Because there's no way in hell you fixated on this one hero.
Yeah, that's
Who
true.
wouldn't be though? Like to
Not
be
me, cause
told
fuck
to be
Endeavor.
told that in Dobby's defense to be bred to be a hero and then in the same sentence you tell me because I was born with like technically a weak body that can't control my fire, you tell me to stop when literally since I
No.
was born you was grooming me to be a hero.
Honestly, I wouldn't even say he had a weak body. I would just say he didn't have a body that matched his quirk.
It's same difference.
That's all it was.
It's not calling Dobby weak enough. I'm just saying he was born with a body like his mother. That
Yeah.
if he would have had an ice quirk, then it would have been imperfect. But since he was born
But
with
I feel like if
with
you'd have had ice quirk though, if you'd have had ice quirk, you'd have fucked around him. You'd have had if you'd have had ice quirk, you would have got Endeavor's body, basically. But
yeah,
then
probably.
again, it was just all about his quirk awakening, so he could get the other quirk. Because technically, he's basically Shoto.
Yeah.
It just his quirk
But
had to awaken for him to get the other one.
like I said,
So
that's what
Endeavor
they
actually
call
got it right first time.
that's why they call it false strength because the way it is now, it's it wasn't supposed to happen. He's literally killing it. Like
He's
I said
gonna
with
die after
Deku,
this.
yeah.
Yeah,
So it's either
he's done.
they off him or he's offing himself. Which I prefer Shoto
Shit,
delivering the final blow.
he's doing both honestly. Because regardless of the fact, he's not walking out of there.
Yeah.
I
Regardless of the fact, he's
I
not
just don't
walking
want
out, no
him to
matter
be
what the hell
forgiven.
happens.
That's my
He is
only
gonna be
thing.
forgiven though. I promise you. At the end, whoever lives in that family, they're gonna have a grave for Dobby and Endeavor beside each other, and I promise you, they're gonna be visiting his dead. They're gonna put flowers and stuff by they both their graves.
That's some
Watch.
fucking
I can see that.
disrespectful shit.
I know it is. I promise. That's anime, bro. They're gonna forgive because they already forgiving him. Think about it.
Because the
They
mother
still thinking. They still thinking at the end of the day, this is still our brother, and he did get the bad end of the stick. He did though. I
because
got to admit it though. He got a reason to be bad.
But that's not an excuse. That nigga still killed like a lot of people, innocent civilians.
I understand that, but you got to think about it. Like, hey, like I said, he got the bad end of the stick, so you can blame him for it, but you can't blame him at the same time. Cause that shit. If you get like Joel said, this man was getting groomed to be a hero from day one, and then one day your dad pops up and be like, "I need you to quit." Your whole life has been focusing to make your dad proud and do this and do that, and now he's telling you to quit. So you wouldn't think that would break anybody, and that was your whole. That's basically was Dobby's whole fucking life. Like this
Mm,
and
is what I
and
want to do.
and to
I
piggyback what you
guess.
said, Endeavor went what Endeavor should have did. Endeavor didn't explain to him what's going on. Actually, did Endeavor explain to him, or Endeavor just told him to stop?
No, it just told him to stop.
Just told him to stop.
If Endeavor would have actually went as far as to explain to him, listen, you're killing yourself doing this, like
I feel like it still wouldn't have worked. I feel like it still wouldn't have made no matter.
right, but at least Dobby Darby's whole thing is he felt like Endeavor
Yeah,
just
think
didn't
about
want
it,
him no
Darby.
more.
Yeah, think about it. Darby knew he was hurting himself. Because if that's the case, why the hell he was hiding his wounds and stuff? Like it wasn't even the fact that he was just hurting himself training. It was just the fact that he was hurting himself just using his squirt. Couldn't use it for like a certain amount of time, really.
But you know what? It's okay because none of that shit matters because she actually enjoyed killing people. So none of
He
that
did.
matters.
He really did. Like at the end of the day, that Kenneth Hughes, the only person, Spinner, probably the only person right now that isn't in control of what he's doing. Because the man attacked the whole hospital when literally he's staying on, keeps saying, "I want to protect these type of people," but all for one, whoops in and saves the day once again. As much as people don't want to admit it, and all for one is a great villain. This man
Yeah.
persuade the Pope to have sex with women, not children.
No, that man, all for one, is the great villain. That man been the main villain for damn near 90 years. Damn, yeah.
100. It's 100. It's 100. The man
Ain't
did.
nobody better villain than Dio.
Let's be honest.
Sorry.
Let's be honest.
Dio is the best villain, hands down.
This man is This man got pushed back to his teenage years, and he's more homicidal than ever. Let's be honest. All for one been a menace.
Remember he said he can't control his quirk
for 3 generations. I'm just saying.
His brother couldn't even stop him.
Even after his death, there were main boss niggas that was still doing shit in Dio's name that was still terrorizing the Joestar family. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you right about
all
that.
All for one said, "I'll do it myself. I ain't got time for this. I'll do it myself."
Yeah, I don't got time to make no bloodline and try to make them do that.
Villain. Dio Brando is the ultimate villain, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah.
Well,
you heard me, Joe?
I
really said, all for one said, fuck goddamn making a bloodline to terrorize, the one for all shit, the all for one shit. I'm gonna do this shit myself.
That's what I'm saying.
If we're gonna talk
he
about
literally,
some shit. Oh,
he literally killed all of them. He literally killed every last one of the people that got that quirk though. If you think that is right, he did kill everybody, ain't it?
The only one that walked away was All Might, and the whole reason why All Might walked away was because he had plot armor.
And that one that had hid from him, and he fucked around. The one they found out that
he died of old age.
Yeah, he died from old age. That was probably the only one he didn't kill, but all the rest of them, that big off though.
I think that was a fourth user.
Okay.
I think that was the fourth.
So, is there any final words for this chapter?
Nope.
Not really.
We just ready for it to be over. We just ready for this fight to be over. We go on to the next.
Okay, with that, we'll move on to One Piece. So, any thoughts or theories on One Piece chapter 1085?
Let me go first. Please let me go first. I feel like it's two things I feel like. What's the damn king of the world name is? Emo or something like that?
Yeah, Emo.
Okay, boom. Okay, y'all remember when Emo came in the room and seen Cobra, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's either two things that happened. When he or she said Lily, I feel like she either saying I'm Lily, or she can look at Cobra and see like he's a part of her bloodline, and he just said that. It's one and two. I was thinking of that shit earlier. Like I was like, damn, man, he just said Lily.
He already knows that Cobra is a part of the bloodline because it's the Nefertari family.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be surprising to him.
I'm saying like she looked at him, and instead of calling him by his name, she called him by the person she knows. So Lily, because that's his bloodline, like Lily or Lily to me, like you're not Cobra, you got Lily blood in you, That's what I'm saying. And I feel like soon as they seen him, I feel like Sabo seen Umasa too, and that bitch he grabbed Cobra, and then somebody hit Cobra, and he died. That's what I feel like what happened. I can see that happening.
I think Cobra died. personally. I think Sabo was at the right place at the wrong time, and was in the right place for the government to take advantage of him.
And I can say another thing. What if Cobra's not dead? What if he was listen? What if? Cause think about it. Okay, now that I think about it, why the fuck Vivi is not shaking? Like your dad is dead. Why the fuck you not so shaken up about the situation? Plus, what if Cobra was just laying on the ground type shit? Cause he is in a wheelchair now. He was just fucked around with just laying on the ground, and that was the picture they got. And they just looked like Sabos killed him, but the whole time he's alive. They just got him captured.
My theory for that is
about.
Oh man, I had to put eye drops in my eye just now. Shit. My theory for that is Cobra, when we first saw the reverie taking place and everything, what if Cobra was prepping Vivi? What if he was prepping her?
Yeah, he's been doing that.
Prepping her.
Yeah.
For his death. And so what if there's an outside conversation that we didn't see and he's telling her, listen, after this, Daddy's not going to be here no more. Like, this is whatever happened.
I feel like no way. There's no way he told her that ahead of time, because you got to think about it. She would have been on the civil the whole situation. She was acting regular the whole time they was there. If she would have talked to her and told her some shit like that, I don't think Vivi could have stayed calm enough like that whole time.
I think she could. Vivi has stayed calm in some situations that most would have lost their mind on. Duly in part to Luffy telling her to calm down.
Yeah, Luffy beat her ass. Luffy had beat her ass at one point because of that shit.
And I do want to say about the Cobra not being dead. Like, to me, there's no way Cobra is not dead for the fact of him seeing Emo.
Yeah.
After seeing
it's
Emo,
only two options.
Nah,
two options.
Even capturing him
is or he's locked up.
No.
Cause what if that's really? So what if Emo-san is Lily? You really think she'll kill her ascendant instead of try to get him to her side?
Yes. There's a reason to everything. I think she would have. If she is, there's a reason why. That's why I don't think.
I'm giving it a 6. I'm giving it a 6.5 out of 10 chance on Cobra still alive. Honestly,
I don't think.
And
I don't
to
think
add on to that Emu also had Vivi's picture and had the little knife through it too.
Hey,
so
I want to make a bet. I want to make a gentleman's bet with Zay. If Cobra's still alive, I want you to say Batman is not trash. If
I knew it was going to come.
Cobra's still alive. You say Batman is not trash.
And to make it fair,
I want to hear it on this. I want to hear it on this broadcast. And if he is dead, I will say Batman's trash.
There we go. We go.
See, but I don't care about Batman. I'm confident, but I want something more for me. So I'm trying to think about something else for me if I win. If
I see nobody ain't comment about that video. I sent when Captain America was running through walls and shit, but nobody ain't comment on that one. Nobody ain't saying nothing.
I was gonna say one wall did stop him though.
This man just focus on this Captain America shit. All right, I agree with you for the Batman thing, because Cobra's dead. Cobra's long gone. There's no way he's alive.
I feel like he's not. It'd be crazy though, but you gotta think about it though. It'd be crazy if that would be a hell of a twist if he's alive. Think about it.
It would be.
But I feel like it would make more people mad than it would make them happy about him being dead.
Because it regressed the story.
Why would you be mad that he's not dead?
And plus,
it regresses the
why
story.
Why is BB real life getting on Morgan's ass about all this lying he's doing?
Because Morgan's pinned it on.
She knows that it wasn't Sabo and I killed her
father. That's why she's getting
on him. And then that's what I'm saying. Like, why is she so calm though?
Like I said, I think Cobra prepped his daughter.
Yeah.
I understand
the
that, but I
only.
promise you, she still wouldn't have been calm about that situation. You gotta think about it, bro. That's a
I'm gonna be
parent.
honest with you.
Even if
I'm
she
gonna be honest
knows
with
her
you.
dad is captured, she's like, even if what you're saying is true and he's just captured, she's still acting calm with him being captured. So whether he's captured or dead, she's still acting calm. So that really
Right.
doesn't help at all because she would still be freaked out if he was captured.
I think Corbin's
Can we
one of those
mention?
characters that's been
Can we
sick for a long
mention?
time.
Yeah, he was ready to go. Can we mention the fact that she got on CP0? Lucci, of all people, she got on his ass.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
She got on his ass, bro. And I
Lucci's
promise you,
not
I
him.
swear to God, Lucci will probably blow a gasket if he find out Davey is low key a member of the Straw Hat Crew.
I think he already knows.
I don't think so.
Think he
I don't
does.
think nobody really knows.
Okay,
I don't think
okay.
nobody really knows.
Only
I
one
don't
that
think a
has
lot of people know.
Wapple, the only one that has that information. Wapple has that information.
And I think I remember that they was planning on announcing their allegiance to the Straw Hats after
Yes.
Reverie.
A few
But she
kingdoms
really
already
could-
announced.
Cause she
We're
is
going to announce it.
Cause she is a member of the Straw Hats Crew, though. I'll give her. How I see it, she's a member.
She is.
I fuck
She
with
is.
her. I fuck with her. She deserves to be a member at this point. You know, she just couldn't come with him because she is a queen at the end of the day. She got shit to do.
Well, around that time, she was still a princess. But now that we're deeper into the story, now we understand what's going on. We understand now it's her turn to rule.
And
yeah.
Honestly,
Who's
I
shenanigans? Nobody knows.
I have a theory about next chapter. I feel like Oda is
should be.
gonna blue ball us. I feel like first half of the
I feel like
chapter,
it's coming to.
we gonna
I
get
feel like
we gonna
Vivi-
get a continuation, and then we gonna get to a nice little cliffhanger. Oda's gonna cut it, and then
go to something else.
We gonna go right back to Egghead.
I feel like Vivi should marry me. That's all I got to say. But hell yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. We definitely, because at some point we got to get back to Egghead. Cause you got to think about it. We've been gone from Egghead a little too long. When you think about it.
Yeah.
No, Gab, it really was.
We
in
haven't
the broad
seen
sense-
Luffy in like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
I just
That's
hope
just
they
crazy.
don't bring us. I just hope they won't bring us back to Egghead right off where we left. I feel like they should bring us back to like a little bit after the fact that we should be doing some other shit.
Nah,
feel like
put
we-
it right back where we left so we can figure out what the hell about to happen.
Yeah, we still have a
Shit,
lot
they
of
can
shit.
put locked up and Luffy and CP0 teamed up fighting Seraphim. We gotta figure out what the fuck about to go on after that.
Luffy still has to escape.
I want to see the Doflamingo Centipede, the Doflamingo one. If they don't have one, that's some bullshit.
Dolphin, what are you talking
Who the
about?
fuck? No, you remember? Okay, boom. From a few chapters ago, right?
Mhm.
Y'all remember Vegapunk had talked to somebody, and we never seen their face. All we see is them smiling, and then the barrier cut off for a second, and Lucci and them got in, and it cut right back on.
I'm telling you this right now. That is not Doflamingo, sir.
Come on.
I'm talking about Doflamingo's clone, like the Stellarfin thing. If you gonna make a Boa, Kuma, and Mihawk, why the fuck you not gonna make a Doflamingo?
I don't
one?
think the Doflamingo one is on that island at all.
Yeah, I don't think the Doflamingo. He got one. I think he got one.
He
I
got
just
one.
don't think it's on.
Don't think it's on that island at all.
If it is, where's it at?
Tied
That's the whole
up.
thing.
Can you think about it? Yeah, think about it. It's still gonna have a Doflamingo personality. You think Doflamingo gonna be around chilling with all the other ones?
Yeah, but
Yes.
it still would listen directly to
To order.
their commands and orders.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
listen
think
to
about it.
orders. They are robots.
He is listening to orders. You remember Vegapunk gave them people another mission from everybody else.
Yeah, but I don't think he getting away with hiding a Doflamingo Seraphim.
I ain't gonna lie to you. They did have a
Maybe not.
Doflamingo one. I feel like that would have already been an egghead.
And then on top of that, the other Stella clones would already know about it. So the one that did betray them would have had control of the Doflamingo clone.
And now that I think about it, Doflamingo wouldn't even sign up for that Seraphim Project shit.
Well, none of them signed up for this.
None of them signed up for it. I think they
Yeah,
just
right.
took
None
their
of them signed
DNA.
up. Yeah, they took their DNA and then took other people's devil fruits and used it.
But we'll
Because
probably see
remember,
that.
Vegapunk figure out.
Go ahead.
I said, 'cause you remember Vegapunk basically he found a way to give other people devil fruit. You know, you can still be alive, but you can still give you somebody devil fruit. You remember before, the only way you get somebody devil fruit if they die.
So yeah, the Dofi one, I just don't think is on the island. We'll see that one later.
Fuck that. They need to go. Cross Guild need to be taking their ass impaled down and getting the real Doflamingo.
Didn't we
They
just
probably
say we've been away from Egghead for so long? We don't need to go nowhere else in the world. We need to go back to Egghead.
We need to figure out what happened on
Man.
Egghead. Then
They
we'll
can make
figure
that a
out
cover.
everything else.
I'll say this. They can make that a cover page. Bam.
They are
can
going
make
to
that a
take a
cover
couple
page.
of cover pages and make them in the episodes though.
Honestly, I feel like we're not getting any more cover pages.
I know what
We
you're
get a
saying.
cover page every chapter.
The
No,
cover,
he's saying into
no.
episodes.
No,
Into
no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't think we get any more cover pages from like now on. The cover pages we've been getting recently have been like fan request pages. But like
yeah,
I'm saying like story wise, I don't think we get any more of those.
Yeah. Because
Because
that's
I
some
feel
stuff he
like
probably does. If you want
anything
to
he
see,
could want to put on a cover page is important information that has to be saved for the story. Since we're at end game point right now.
he
We
definitely
definitely had
are.
a big ass. We had a big ass endpoint game at this point. End game.
But overall, I can't wait for the next chapter.
Seriously.
Any other?
Yeah, gotta get through a long and hard work week to get this chapter Thursday.
Yeah. Any other thoughts or theories?
No.
That I can think of.
Off the top of my head, no, not right now. Not right now.
Okay. So with that, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification button, so you know whenever we drop or release a video. But with that, y'all have a good night.